All right, guys. Welcome. So, today we're gonna do the demo for navigation and animations. So before we do that, some quick announcements. A3 was released, and that'll be due November 2nd. And the instructions are on the textbook and the A2 feedback form. I'll also link it on Ed after, but we'll have a QR code at the end of the demo today as well. So, yep. Uh, Before we do the demo, we just need to quickly update the starter code. So, yeah.
Yeah, meanwhile, take a look at the demo itself. Any to-dos on the website, but yeah.
Wait, I'm just trying to edit files. Let's just replace file, right?
Should be.
So just okay. Wait, I think that's correct.
There's like the two weeks. Virtual.
Okay.
What did you guys change of the?
Yeah, we just added more like to-dos for navigation. Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys can just like refresh the screen.
Yeah, and if you guys already have the code uh from the website, just re-download it and load it into Android. Yeah, like always, let us know if you guys have any questions, and I think we'll give you guys around maybe 15 minutes to do like maybe the first three to-dos. I don't know. Oops. I think these are the first two to-dos.
Is that including zero or
Yeah. Okay, we'll give you guys like 15 minutes to do to-dos 0, 1, and 2. And then we'll quickly discuss.
Not usually. Is your system? Yeah. You're finished? Nah. I just don't put my phone. Yeah. Whatever. Set those in.
When you guys are trying to load the project into Android Studio, you guys might have to like open the subfolder titled Demo Starter 3 instead of like the actual extracted folder.
You have to go. You gotta remember it. Remember. Zoomer. That's kind of something else.
All right, I guess I'll probably just start going over the first like couple to-dos and then yeah. So the first thing we want to do is add the dependency, and you can just like low-key just copy here. Yeah, so you want to go into your build.gradle. Oh, that not that build.gradle. Yeah, you want to go into the build.gradle for your app and then just paste it here. And then instead of nav version, it'll be 2.9.5. And there you can see it might look a little different from how all the other imports are here. And if we have time, I can show like how we use the libs.toml file. But for now, like this should be sufficient. And then yeah, every time you add a dependency, you need to sync your Gradle. All right, and for the first to do, we need to go to navigation, demo navigation here. So we just define val nav controller. Oops, let me zoom in a little more. Yeah, and then just to remember nav controller. And then here, this part right here, bottom bar is one of the arguments for scaffold. So we're essentially passing in this built-in composable of navigation bar and just uh, tabs is like the list of nav items. And if you don't remember, data classes are just, classes that store, you know, I guess different fields. So here's just the screen, the label, the icon, and you'll notice after we run the emulator, that'll show up on the bottom bar. So, and the screen is like essentially think of that as just the route almost. Or I guess technically the screen contains yeah, that's just the route. So yeah, here navigation bar item. This is also another built-in composable that you can pass into navigation like bar, and it just essentially represents each of the in the bottom bar for a navigation, like you have like the icons that you can click to navigate. That's essentially what the navigation bar item is. So selected, um, that's one argument. So like when you click on it, it'll that would like represent whether or not that specific icon was, I guess, clicked on. So right here we're setting item.screen to nav back. Uh, I don't know why dot to screen is red here. That might be.
When you said import to.
Oh yeah, that's why. I think they're both the same. Yeah, this was like what we talked about before with the sealed class. Don't worry about it too much. I think for uh in all intents and purposes, like think of it as almost like item.route equals like the like specific route, like home or like maybe like screen.name or something. But yeah, we have this here for you for now. Um, so for to do two, we want to like whenever we click on the item on the nav bar, like we want to navigate to the specific screen. So here we have the home screen and the profile screen. So we want to navigate to whichever one's selected. Oops, let me turn off completions. So here you can just make use of the navigate nav controllers and use the dot navigate function. And then just pass in I think it was yeah, I guess. Yeah. So now if I run the emulator, oops, okay, wait. Okay, so I guess this is a good chance to introduce you guys to Logcat. So sometimes when you see that your app has crashed, you'll have a sidebar here. And then if you click on the one with the cat on it, you can usually see where the crash happened and what this particular error is. So in this case, root mood screen cannot be found in navigation graph. Okay, that might be because we didn't define the mood screen yet. So
So for now, like, has everyone been able to follow up to like to do two? Okay. Yeah, so I guess you guys can start working on 3, 4, and or yeah, just 3 and 4. This shouldn't take too long, so we'll probably discuss in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think most likely the error is that we haven't defined in the nav graph the mood screen. So after that, like once you run it, it'll probably have the correct behavior.
Yeah. Where is that?
Is this lets you?
Oh, it just says pass the name. It's hard to say. Hey, that sounds like your name is a different name. This one, I'd say, just oh, your name is straight. What's yeah, are you that here? Okay. Just I try. What's my
Yeah, so yeah, you should open the cell phone.
Oh, yeah, if I open this instead.
So import the project, but instead of this one, import the cell phone.
Well, just yeah. I.
Yeah, so I think it's the same issue. So when you import, try to import something this one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is a string that's being passed. Yeah. Well, we got this. That we're. So, yeah.
Go to the three or open.
I think I'm.
Click on the cell phone.
Come on, yeah. Actually, kind of that's one. More interesting. We do the same thing for. That's what we just do is simple. Yes.
How kind of going behind from the first step? I don't know how to add this dependency. It was like that so quick and then it was back. Is it?
Oh, okay, so that's the, so that's like the outer like, project base. You want to, yeah, controller. We can just do that controller. And then go to Google scripts here. So you want to go to the level that's on this is not what I have. So I'm just gonna like put this here. Yeah, so it should be faster, and then you just go down. Yeah, you should be adding it to
Adding it to here.
Oh.
After this.
Okay, I think yeah, it's like the older version. Oh, yours is like I think that's okay. I think it's that's okay. But basically, you see where it had composed on application, and that's like where you had it.
So at here.
Yeah, but it's like this one is already added. So yeah, you should be fine. Just like try it out.
Oh, you can have the old stuff.
Yeah, that's all set.
Oh,
Oh, so do I have that now?
Yeah, it's this dependency.
so I think you downloaded it before like we added like the updated version already, like it was like the much cache. So basically all the navigation stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
and
good.
now like where is the file that you guys are in? I couldn't find that.
Yeah, so
Isn't that in navigation?
If you wanna find all the to-dos, you like put ships.
Yeah.
And then just search them.
right.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, they should still have the
For what exactly is this you want to do again?
Oh, I think, okay, so. Yeah, there's
Not
like,
that remote casting.
Oh, so
there's like.
actually there's like
No. No, like, that makes sense, because you don't add to something, you use the call.
Yeah,
no brand.
you don't need the screen, right? So
This wasn't here. This was this, and I was, this was the base, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's not.
like go back to it. And then so like file name and like the watching.
You scroll down and you just need to call.
it just says.
I just call the screen inside of thing.
Yeah, it should be at this. So, yeah, it's like, this one, but I think that's
Interesting. Okay.
So just like, yeah.
Alright, so I believe that's been 5 minutes, so raise your hand if you have finished task 4,
Try again.
okay? Task 3.
Did you sell that thing before?
Yeah, I guess for the sake of time, we will start going over to do 3.
Yeah.
Wait, raise your hand if you guys are still like
It was working.
on 0, 1, and 2.
Okay, so you're.
Okay.
So you're probably.
But I think you already have the code, so it's okay.
I don't have that navigation scene, like I couldn't find it. Like,
Wait,
like it should be here, right?
oh yeah, the folder structure is like, but you already like all the code is like.
Oh, so where?
You know what I mean? We go in there. Like we care about, like, did you ever step on? Where? Get to it.
Yes.
I mean, oh, it's.
Okay, yeah, for to do 3. Yeah, so we want to call navigate on the nav controller object. So it's just gonna be this. And then we want to go to welcome screen, but we want to pass like where is it? The name as an argument. So welcome screen is defined here. Or oh, yeah, so the route for the welcome screen is in the screen file. So we want to have welcome screen and then we pass in a name. And then the name should be oh, wait, Andrew. Is it to do misplaced?
Yeah, because we're passing in an argument. Um,
It's just wait, what? Why is it called move screen? It should be this, right?
I think that was for
This is inside welcome screen.
wait, I think that was probably what they had before. So just navigate to the welcome screen with
But it should be inside here. Like this is an entry screen.
yeah, so this is the entry screen, but like it has a button, so when you click on that button, it
Oh, I'm
navigates to the
stupid.
yeah,
Okay.
don't worry about it.
Where's the argument though?
I think it's in the if you it might be in the navback entry.
I'm pretty sure it's like this one. Oh, it's a parameter. Oh my God. Okay.
What happened?
Like two welcome screen takes or something. Okay, sorry about that. So here we want to navigate to welcome screen. So as I wrote before, it's the same as this, but what we're passing in is actually just it because to welcome screen is the thing that takes in the string. So that's just the name that it's taking in. So yeah, I think yeah, unfortunately the instructions are a bit unclear. So if you're having trouble with that, don't worry. Uh, but yeah, this is basically what you should have. And then adding the move screen, this is you're basically doing the same thing as the rest, right? So composable screen dot move screen, and then we just call move screen. So that should be it. Are there any questions on to-dos 3 and 4?
Is composable just the different screens, basically?
Yeah, this just describes your nav graph.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I think that was the problem from before with the crash. Before we didn't define the mood screen. And so yeah, now that that's defined, when you like click on the bottom bar, it should navigate to, I guess, the profile or home, depending where you're clicking. Yeah.
I think it should be on L for how to set it up, but. I'm just trying to see that. Oh, you just go. You know what I'm saying? This is the new company that's back to cat where. Oh, there's an enemy. Oh, I sleep. Did you say? Don't I see the question? Right, we skating, we're doing good. Oh, that's good. It's very, so sometimes it's have to go back and get rid of pretty good. So in this case, it's just a difference. Oh, sorry, it's a flash. Like, it doesn't react to that. I'm sick. You're fine. Wait, that's it? I mean, not that way. That is it. Yeah, okay. That's review it. Basically, a lot of it's spread that yeah, it's like yeah, Peter doesn't like that. And then as
So
yeah,
I'm trying to pair on my phone.
you're gonna
Not working. I'm trying to do it wireless because I don't have my cable right now. And I'm like, you have to do it on or off, and I don't think it looks I do.
oh, yes, it's definitely does not like it.
I don't think anything looks good, to be honest.
Alright, well, I need to take things. Dude, I was so close to something. You saw poop. Yeah. I felt like I don't gotta get it down here right now. I'll think of something. I was so close. Where'd you come up on? Wait, did you do a target down? It says oh, oh, this is where I put it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This yeah, yeah, the room, this is false. Yeah, yeah, it doesn't have to guess. How did you do that? Oh, that's just something I just gotta know. Okay. Well, it's like we should see. So, one use for it doesn't keep on time. Oh, now the review is loading. Oh, we overloaded, it wasn't like this. Because it's just, you can see. So, they can change. I don't see tweet. Yeah, what does it tweet? Like, you're trying to change. What would you maybe say? So, oh, animation spec. Oh, where you put it on animation was tweet. That's tweet is a function that's used in fine. Yeah, you can do something. That's what I was trying to do with Magna. Oh man, good job. They're not used to doing that. Default version. Solution. Oh, solution. We want duration. Means it has no. Yes, I would, but smart. You don't think I'm six.
Okay. All right, I'll probably just go over the first animation to do, and then yeah, I'll give you guys some time for the second one. All right, so first I'm just gonna open up the previews and then set it to interactive. So right now, when you click I guess any of the emotion buttons, it'll just immediately change to the background color, but we want it to, change a little more smoothly. So in right now we have remember mutable state of, but instead we can use the animate color as state. So and then the target value we'll pass in is the current mood. Or sorry, not current mood, but we'll make use of this function, the get mood color, and pass in the current mood. So, and that will give us one of these colors. And then current mood. Oh yeah, one other thing, you need to change this to a val here. And then we will also want to do is set the duration as well. So we can use tween and then set duration millisecond, and 1000 is representing 1 second. And the other thing is now we don't need to set background color here because it'll be dependent on current mood. So we can just get rid of this. Okay, so now when you click it, you can see that the buttons causes the background color to change. The animation. Okay. Um, does anyone have any questions on that part? Or okay.
What was the tween one?
Yes. So the tween, that was mainly for us to pass in the duration millisecond, but it can also be used for, I guess, other timing things for the animation. So maybe instead of having it linearly change, it can be like exponentially, or yeah. Okay, I guess since its class is almost over, I'll just also start going over the animate content part. So what we want to do is we want to surround the text that has the current emoji with an animate content. Oh, animate. Thank you. All right. Hold on. What was the to do? Different mood button is clicked. I think it was current mood, right? Just double check. Yes, so basically we want it to be dependent on whatever the current mood is. And then afterwards, we want the transition spec. So this will help us determine, uh, yeah, you want to take, or
Yeah, so first a bit tricky because you have to search up syntax and stuff. So I think if you look at the hints, uh yeah, it says we have to specify a target state, transition spec, and we place like the content of the animated content inside here. So what we want for the transition spec is for it to slide in together with slide out. So we can search up like the syntax. So here we want it to slide in horizontally probably because we want like the emoji to move like that way and then you replace it with the new emoji. So uh So this is how you would go about doing it. So you just want to search up the Kotlin documentation. All right. So this page will have everything that you need for, or it's more of a summary of like the animation modifiers and stuff. So typically they have a link to like the actual documentation for the specific like function or variable or whatnot. So we're gonna look at slide in horizontally. So if we look at it, it takes in two parameters. First the animation spec, and then oops. Oh, that's just random. That's weird. And the initial offset x. So here we see that animation spec already has a default argument, so we don't really need to worry about that. But initial offset x is actually what we care about. So this is a function that takes in like the full width of like through the object, and then we want to essentially tell it what the initial like the offset caused by like the animation is essentially. So yeah, if we use this syntax, wait, so we have slide in horizontally, and we're gonna pass in the initial offset, and then we are gonna pass in as the lambda full width, and then here we're just gonna return full width again, and then we're gonna use the keyword together with. Uh, I think it might be a race issue. Together with, and then we're gonna do slide out horizontally. So the same sort of analogous animation. Wait, is there?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Should be, right?
Yeah.
Slide out horizontally. And then, yeah, we can look at the same sort of documentation.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna pass in like the same lambda. And have some errors, but
Oh, I think it's called target offset X for the second one. Do we need to pass in the mood here? And then using here.
yeah, so inside here, we want to pass in like the thing, like the content that we are animating over. So for instance, like here, the target state is a current mood, but what we get inside here as the mood parameter, or you can name it whatever you want, that's the thing that is going to be used as like the thing that animates. So when that changes, we're gonna animate. So we take in that mood and then we pass it into the get mood emoji, which helps, yeah, which just helps the whole thing animate. Wait, what was
It
it?
was missing a parentheses.
Okay, of
Yeah.
course it was. Yeah, so that's like roughly what you should have.
Extra parentheses.
Okay. Okay, and then we can just test this. Yeah. So is this maybe negative?
I think they also added an animation like duration, but
Oh, duration.
yeah, that's just like the same thing, animation spec. That was part of each slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, but sake of time, we're over. So yeah, so that's basically how you would do like the animation for who's finances. Yeah.
Yeah, does anyone? Oh, yes.
Doesn't matter which order you do slide out in.
Um, I don't think so. I mean, we could just try it out. I don't know how to use Max.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, and then I think it might matter, but just because I guess sliding in is what you want as like the entering animation, and then sliding out, like I think it's probably structured that way because you can see initial offset and target offset. So slide out is probably mainly used for when it's like exit animation. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. So what are you saying? You can see it's expecting an enter transition with exit transition, but here we have an exit transition and an enter transition. So yeah, I guess to answer the question, the order does matter.
All right.
Are there any other questions on animations? Sorry, this demo was a bit more hectic than usual, but yeah, we will release like the full final code of the demo. So yeah, if you still have questions, you can just refer to that. Oh yeah, I think it's supposed to be negative because like
Oh yeah.
because then it's going out the way that it went in, or going out the other way. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. This is quickly. This is the attendance form. Sorry we're going over. Yep. Yeah, we can update it. Correct.